works once I.
Mm-hmm.
Says you're live on IG. You won't be able to see this unless you go to it.
Okay, so which one is this one?
This is YouTube.
Get that other shit out the way. All right, we're getting the show started soon, so give me a second, guys. Okay, I don't need a kick, man.
All right, so IG and YouTube, and then I'm gonna go.
Now, I might go on Kick afterwards,
and
just to go on Monkey, just to do some lip boxing and stuff like that. You know, I'm a heavyweight champion when it comes to that stuff. But all right, we're getting there, folks. We're getting there. We really are.
All right, so this one, I guess this one's TikTok. This little
Okay, and that one is YouTube.
This one?
This right here.
Yeah, this is the camera for you.
Okay.
YouTube and IG.
Okay, and that one's IG.
No, this is YouTube.
This is YouTube.
That's TikTok.
That's TikTok. Where's IG? We're getting
here, bro.
Okay, we're getting in there. So give me a second, and we're gonna start cooking, man. We really are, man. There we go. Now we put this garbage somewhere in the middle. Yeah, that's about good enough. Okay, IG, TT, YouTube, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So what I thought we'd do today, ladies and gentlemen, and anything in between, because Donald Trump isn't president yet, so we could say that. But when it comes down to it, everyone tells me, "Yo, Gary, how come you never talk about my sign? Yo, Gary, how come you never talk about this or that?" Well, that's what we're going to do today. We're going to talk about every single sign there is, because that is what you, the people, have wanted. And I will try to please the people, because that's what I do, at least behind the mic. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. Anyways, what I thought I'd start with is every Chinese astrology sign and what I think. Now, if you're going to do a YouTube reading, and if you guys are going to donate through there, let me just say this. Make sure it's a decent amount, because if it's a small amount, I'm not even reading the birthday. I'm just going to keep it real, because I got too many chats here going on for any of that, So if you want a reading, you better donate a good amount, because quite frankly, I give readings for $1,000. This is where I go out there and I just spit. So that's what we're going to do. So let's see. I'll go through everyone, check everything one more time. All right. Shout out to my people on TikTok. Shout out to my people on YouTube. And shout out to the people on IG. Now, I do need some likes, guys. I hate asking that. I really hate asking that. I don't want to be that guy, but I need as many views as possible. So like all this stuff. All this stuff. Like it. Appreciate it. Okay. And I will be going through all the birthday readings in about 10, 15 minutes. So put it in. I'll get to all of it. Much appreciated. First thing we're going to talk about is 2025, when January 29th hits. It's not the year of the snake yet. Right now, it's a universal 9-year. 2025 is a 9-year. But the year of the snake starts on the 29th. So as we get to the snake energy and the dog energy, which is in its enemy year, dissipates because the year of the dragon is coming to an end. Well, guess what? Then that snake energy takes over. But I mean, we can see it's the year of the dragon still. California is burning. California is burning. How many times did I say last year? How many times did I say last year in 2024? Watch out. I made videos about it, guys. I literally made videos. And the video said, if you're in California, watch out. And the reason I said watch out is because California was founded 9/9/1850, the year of the dog. And in the year of the dog, you have to lay low if you're a dragon year. But see, California is burning right now. Now, I understand there's conspiracy theorists say this was done on purpose, and where was the fire hydrants, why they sent all the stuff, all the fire trucks to Ukraine. I get all that. The thing that disappointed me the most is the Mexican president had to send fire trucks out here. The Mexican president had to send fire trucks to LA. That's got to be the most depressing thing I've heard as an American for a long time, that the Mexicans have to help us out. The Mexican government, that is. I mean, that's just disappointing as an American, that things have got that bad that you're sending stuff to, Ukraine. You don't have your own stuff. There's no water in the fire hydrants. It's a big freaking mess over there. So did I know exactly that was going to happen? No. I didn't know exactly what was going to happen. You know what I did know? I did know something really bad was going to happen, because that's what happens to enemy years. I don't claim to be a psychic. I never have. All I know is this energy isn't positive or negative, and it changes every single year. And if you're born in a dog year, you know exactly what I'm talking about. There are plenty of people listening to me right now who are born in a dog year, 1994. And 2024 was shit. All of you guys know that stuff. By the way, I like that chain over there. All of you guys know, if you're born 1994, 2024 was shit for you. I mean, even some of you guys are watching right now thinking, damn, I thought you were a fraud at the beginning of the year. And now you know what it is. Because this is how energy works. And California is burning right now. You could say that's the dragon putting in its last breath before the year comes to an end. But, it's not just about dogs doing bad. Sometimes it's about dragons doing real good. And quite frankly, Russell Westbrook is hitting like what, 45, 46% of his shots? That's not very Russell Westbrook-like. But because Russell Westbrook is born 1988, the year of the dragon, he's doing much better now with the Denver Nuggets than he was last year with the Clippers or the year before that. Now, I want to make this clear. I don't think Russell Westbrook's going to be playing just as consistently once the year of the dragon ends. And you guys can quote me on that, okay? Let that be known. Look at his stats now and after. But who you really should be looking at? The reigning or the former MVP, Jokic. Now, if you watch that boy, he looks like the best player in the NBA. He really does. He's that bad. He's that good. But see, Jokic is born 1995, year of the pig. And not too long from now, the year the snake's going to hit, you're going to see his play drop. So what's going to happen? He's either going to have some personal problems. Maybe he's going to get injured. Maybe his play's going to fall off. People are going to say, yo, what's wrong with this guy? Those are all things that can happen in enemy year. Sometimes it doesn't even affect you. It affects the people around you who you love the most. The matrix is going to hit you somehow, some way. That's the way it always works. And what people have to understand is this. The matrix is very real. Not the matrix that Andrew Tate talks about, okay? No, the matrix is not the Rothschilds. The matrix is not the deep state. This is all nonsense he talks about. The matrix is this virtual reality that you and me are all trapped in. At least everyone with the soul. Everyone with the soul is trapped within this matrix. And the reason numerology and astrology works, again, other numerologists ain't going to tell you this shit. One, because they don't know it, or two, because they haven't figured it out. Either way, it's unacceptable. The only reason numerology and astrology works, the only reason someone can give me their birthday and I could read them like a book is one reason, and this is a false realm. This is a false realm. That's what it is. And that is as real as it's going to get. And only because this is a false realm can we use the tools within the matrix, which is numerology and astrology. Before I go to every single sign and what it means, I need those likes. I need more views. I need more. Come on now. I need more views. And we're going to get to the YouTube ones, the YouTube readings in about 20, 15 minutes. We're going to get past everything first, and then I'll do all the birthday readings. So if you want to send it, it's a big list. You got to put it up there. It is what it is. I'll get to all of them. Shout out to TikTok over here. We got over 1,000 live viewers. How many people on TikTok can pull 4 figures in viewers? Not many. Shout out to TikTok. And by the way, if you're somewhere in the world, shout it out. I want to see where you're from. If you're from Bangladesh, because this is what I tell these influencers. Some of them I'm managed. Some of them I'm always around. I tell them, you know what? You might be a bigger star in the U.S. than me. You might be. But if we take the whole world, they know who I am in Nepal. Shout out Nepal, Malaysia, Indonesia, and all the India. Yo, I got a fan club in India. And by the way, since we're talking about India, you know, India was founded in 1947. And that is the year of the pig. And so was Pakistan. So I do expect both those economies to take a hit. So I don't know if it's going to be natural disaster or something to do with the economy. See, that's the thing. I don't know exactly because I'm not a psychic. But I do know this. If I see a landmine coming and I see something going like this, I don't know if it's going to take it out or it's going to damage it badly. But I do know something negative is going to happen. And that's the mindset you have to understand. Let's see what we got over here. Shout out to IG as well. All right, we're doing pretty well here, reviewers. Let's get this show started. And again, what did I tell you guys? In 2024, I was going to give you, 2024. You notice how in the beginning of the year, everyone does that? They always say the year before because your mind hasn't adjusted yet. So again, 2025, I promise more content, and I am a man of my word. Shout out TikTok. Give me more likes, 1,100. I love it. Let's see it. Yo, YouTube, you got to catch up here, man. They got 1,100. I need more likes. Come on, let's catch up. IG, you're like stuck. Come on now. Give me some help here, guys. Give me some help. I am the best show right now, bar none. There's nothing better that you could watch than me trying to entertain you guys and educate you guys at the same time. Because blah, blah, blah. I just keep going, man. Like, it is what it is. All right, let's get started. First sign we're going to talk about is obviously the first sign, which is the year of the rat. If you're born in the year of the rat, 1996, 1984, 1972, 50-50, 50% normal, 50% of you guys are going to get hit. So it doesn't matter if you're LeBron James or Shaquille O'Neal who are born in rat years, or the country of Israel that was founded in 1948. Anything with rat energy, it's about 50-50. If you're going to have a decent year to a negative year. So I would say the rats, about 50% of you guys are going to get hit. Not all of you. I would say about 50, maybe about 45. But it's going to be somewhere in that range. Because typically this type of year is where rats get some pushback. Next, the rat soulmate. And by the way, there's only one soulmate combination, and that is the ox. See, that rat and ox have a soulmate combination. I'll show you how this works in real life. See, that's the thing. I don't give you or Mercury retrograde means this. I don't do that. I give you actual facts. And again, let's go back to Israel. Israel was founded in 1948, the year of the rat. Who protects Israel above all else? Don't tell me America. I'm talking about who does it 24/7. And that's Mossad. Mossad is Israel's CIA and FBI combined. And Mossad was founded 1949, year of the ox. The ox protects the rat. This is something you've seen over and over in history, especially when you do relationships. When I look at relationships, this is something I always see, the ox and the rat. So here's what it comes down to, guys. People who are born in ox years are going to have great years. They're going to kill it. A lot of people born in ox years are going to have very favorable years. If you want to put me in percentages, and again, this is not an exact science, I would say about 80 to 75% of oxes are going to do extremely well. So if someone is born in the year of the ox, whether they're a basketball player, football player, whether they're a CEO of a company, it really doesn't matter. About 80 to 75% of them are going to succeed. That is because the snake and ox are tight, and they always have been. You know, one of the things I have noticed doing this for 2 decades, and it's like, really? I've been doing this for 2 decades? It doesn't feel like it, but it is. Been doing this for a while. And that's why usually, whether people believe in numerology or not, I'm probably the only numerologist or astrologer they've ever heard of. I mean, facts are facts. It is what it is. You know, shout out to TikTok. We're almost at 1,500. Shout out to YouTube. Almost at 900. But damn, IG. Come on, help me out here, man. Can we get the 500, man? Because, you know, I'm a numbers person. So I'm always checking out the numbers. So it is what it is. But people who are born in ox years usually have snake mentors if they're successful. People who are born in snake years usually have rooster mentors if they're successful. If you have mentors who are in your own triad, that's the people I've seen succeed immensely. You know, people really have to understand that if you're around the favorable energy, that's what really matters. China was founded 1949. I understand some of you guys say, yo, the Ming Dynasty. I'm talking about the current regime in China was founded 1949 under Mao Zedong. And Chairman Mao was born in a snake year. Now, here's the beauty of it. The snake created the ox nation, China. Now, the snake is no longer with us, but a new snake is in power now. Chairman Xi. And Chairman Xi is the most powerful president in China since Chairman Mao. And what do they have in common? They're both born in snake years. So if you have an ox country, people who are born in snake years prosper. I mean, think about what China has done here. I mean, what they do in America sometimes is ass backwards. But when you look at China, you start seeing, okay, these guys are actually going with the energy. The current president of China was born 1953, year of the snake. He assumed power for the first time in 2013. That's when he became president, the year of the snake. So you have a snake who comes to power in the snake year. And what has happened? He has got even more powerful since he's became president because the energy matches. And of course, if you're someone from China, you would want a snake leader in the Ox Nation. This is something you would want. And again, I think since Chairman Xi has come to power, the GDP of China has become very, very impressive. It is what it is. And again, I see people donating over there. I'll get all to you as soon as I'm done with the monologue. So stay tuned. If not, watch a replay of the video. It will be out there. So just, again, there's a lot going on. But when I get in my groove, when I get in my monologue, I got to keep going. So again, we've just explained how China has been using this energy. But see, in America, it's ass backwards. I'll give you an example. George W. Bush, a dog, came to power in a dragon year, 2000. George W. Bush is born 1946, year of the dog. You know what's interesting about George W. Bush? He had a DUI in 1976, the year of the dragon. So the former president of the United States had a DUI in his enemy year. Who could have ever expected that to happen? Again, all you guys have to do is do a little research and you will see how effective this stuff is. But that's not on me. That's on you. You actually have to put in the work. You can't watch someone lift weights. You kind of do it yourself. So it's the same kind of process over here, except you got to do it with this. Yeah, no, I didn't mute anything. I just had to drink some water real quick. Can't go nonstop, without actually, having. Yeah, it is what it is, man. One of the things is people ask how long you've been doing this. I used to do this on internet radio before, YouTube and all this stuff got popular. Used to have internet radio. You know, I used to do stuff like that. I used to be on the main radio too. The first radio station I started talking on was WTAM 1100. You know what the interesting thing about WTAM? You guys can look it up on Wikipedia. It was founded on 11/11. I kid you not. WTAM, the station that helped found Gary the Numbers Guy, was founded on 11/11. You almost can't make this stuff up because I know most of you guys watching my content know exactly about that 11/11 because you guys have watched it yourself. It is what it is. All right, let's look at some of this, please. Okay, listen, guys. I literally have 200 readings coming in per minute. Give me a chance. It's honestly overwhelming because I got 3 chats over here, and I mean, I can't see anything, man. It is what it is. It's going like this. It's going like this. You would have to be like Data of Star Trek to go. So I'm just a human, a very advanced human when it comes to my thinking, which is what I'm trying to share with you, the audience. The more you guys think like me, the less of a chance anyone has of ever enslaving us. And that's just a fact. The more you guys start thinking exactly like me, it's a 3-day. What do you do in 3 days? You have a party. That's what you do in 3 days. I mean, listen, on 3 days, you got to be social. 3s are social animals. So on 3 days, you throw a party. That's how you go with the system. Now, if you're not a party person, it is what it is. But you know what you can do? Go out with some friends. On 3 days, to get the most out of that energy, you have to socialize. Now, I know that's not for everybody. But guess what? That's how you go with the system. That is exactly how you go with the system. Now, on 4 days, work. Got to work on 4 days. You got something to do. You have to finish that kind of project. You have to do something. Put in work on the 4-day. I tell you what you don't do. Don't sell drugs on the 4-day. That's what you do not do. You shouldn't do that any day, but you really shouldn't do it on a 4-day. In all honesty, listen. This is all I'm trying to tell you. I keep it real with you people. I'm not going to bullshit. By the way, shout out YouTube, over 1,000. Let's go. So we got TikTok at 13, YouTube at 1,000, and IG still stuck over there at 400. Come on, Zuck. I need some help over here, man. Give me a little push, man. Give me a little nudge, guys. I like to say, you see the politics in the world are changing. You really see the politics in the world are changing. People are more interested now in so-called free speech. Now, what is exactly free speech? Well, that depends who you ask. That depends what platform you're on. If you guys know me, I can be a lot more vulgar than this. I'm trying to be clean, as clean as I can be. This is Gary the Numbers Guy, PG-13. Some of you guys have seen the X-rated version, and it's definitely a little bit more colorful. It is what it is. Everyone who donated will get to your readings on YouTube, but let's keep going to what I was saying. If it's a 4-day, again, not a good day to be hustling. If it's a 5-day, listen, you had a trip to go somewhere, that's the best day to travel. If you can travel any day throughout the week, and you have your choices open, sometimes you don't. But if you do, go on the 5-day or the 5th, 14th, 23rd. You want to hear something real? I've been doing this for 20 years, and a lot of times people come to me. They're like, Gary, we've been trying to have a child for a long time. Doctors can't help. Nothing helps. You know what I tell them? I tell them to have sex on the 5-day. Sex, first vowel E. E is the 5th letter. Reproduction, first vowel E. Sperm, first vowel E. Sex, first vowel E. Starting to get the picture here? The English language, what some people call gematria, what I call letterology, because there's so many just bad actors in that community. I never want to be a part of it. I never want to be a part of the so-called gematria community because I think you guys are a bunch of nutcases. I really do. I think a lot of you guys might be, borderline mentally ill, quite frankly. Now, there is Gematria Club, and he is in GG33, and shout out to him. But a lot of other people in that space, we're talking Twilight Zone type stuff. Like literally Twilight Zone type stuff. So it is what it is. Moving on. On the 6th day, hi, Mom. Hi, Dad. Good day to call the family. Talk to them. Have a dinner with the family. 6 is about home and family. Maybe that's the day you spend home. Don't go anywhere. 7th day. Whenever it's the 7th, 16th, 25th, you do intellectual pursuits. That's how you make the most of 7-day energy. Intellectual pursuits. Now, I understand some of you guys aren't intellectuals, so that might be a little bit difficult. But at least you can pretend. 8 days. 8 days is all about that money. All about that money. That's what 8 days are about. So if you want to open a business, if you want to sign a contract, a good day would be an 8 day. 9 days. There's a lot of different things you can do on 9 days, but one thing you should not do on 9 days is indulge too much. And on 1 days, you probably shouldn't drink because that shit doesn't work too well. See, 1 energy tends to be aggressive. Okay. Now imagine this. You have aggressive energy and then someone starts drinking, which is haram, by the way. But some of you guys do it anyway. And by the way, I'm not Muslim. I just like that word. Because haram starts with H. H is the 8th letter. So that's why I brought it up. Okay, whatever. You're losing me. Or maybe I'm losing you. But regardless, it is what it is. On 1 days, people like to drink. On 1 days, people get aggressive. 1 day is probably the most likely you're going to have road rage. So, it is what it is. Now, 11 days, that's the emotional days. You will notice if you start paying attention, whenever it's the 11th, 29th, or any day that adds up to an 11, you're going to notice a lot of people get very, very emotional. Extremely emotional. This is something I've seen with my own eyes. With my own eyes over here, I've seen this countless times. One of my kids is an 11. And I don't even need to know it's an 11 day. Just based off his mood, I'll know if it is. That's how it works. And when it comes down to 11 energy, it's extremely emotional. So sometimes people get hit with that emotional energy and they just go ballistic. The guy who committed Columbine, what I consider the most famous school shooting, he was an 11 life path, born on the 11th. So on 11 days, it's the most likely that you can have issues with planes. We had 3 planes have issues on December 29th, 2024. 3 planes worldwide. Korea, Canada, another one. Why? Because it was the 29th and 2 and 9 is 11. And I've said this many times. On 11 days, it's best if you can avoid flying, you should. Now, I'm not going to say I haven't flown on 11 day. I have. But if I can avoid it, I do it. Because why take a chance? I understand instead of on an average day, the chances of going down, having problems with the plane is like, what, 1 in 5,000? On 11 day, it will probably be 1 in 500. Still unlikely, but why take that chance if you can avoid it? That's literally what it comes down to. Why take that chance? Now, there's good things you can do on 11 days. I think getting married on an 11 day for most people is absolutely a wonderful thing. You want to get married under emotional energy because love is emotion. And that's a good way to lock in those emotions, to get married on an 11 day. I think that's beautiful. Now, some numbers should get, married under different energy, but that's a story for another day. We're going to keep going here. On 11 days, it's a good day to work out, especially 22 days, those master numbers specifically. But on 11 days, that's something all athletes should do. Get that emotion out of their system. Go for a run, whatever. Again, I'm not an 11, but I'm just telling you what 11 should do. So might you guys be like, why don't you do that yourself? I'm not an 11. I'm a 33. I'm an intellectual. We all play our role. I'm here to teach. And I do, quite frankly, I do a really good job at it. Not to mention, I think I'm mildly interesting. You know, we got about 3,000 people in here. You guys could be doing something else, but you're watching my ass because I'm either making you laugh or you're learning something or you think I'm a clown. Whatever it is, you know, hopefully it's not the latter, but if you think I'm a clown, that's all right too. Bro, the joke's probably on you though, but it is what it is. All right, shout out to YouTube, over 1,100. Let's see, TikTok still in the lead with 1,300 and IG 400, man. IG, man, you're like that girl that's like honestly hurting my feelings, man. Anyways, like this, share this. Let's get this up to about 5,000. I want to basically do this thing in the snake year. I need some support to actually get it done. I don't need any money or anything like that. I just need some eyes on me because we're going to make some noise in 2025. You know who else is going to make some noise? Kai Cenat. Now, I think the big three in streaming right now are Aiden, Kai, and Speed. Now, here's the interesting thing. Why did I just bring that up? Because Aiden Ross is born on the 11th, just like Joe Rogan is born on the 11th. 11 is the number of charisma. And the people who have that 11 energy, they have that charisma. Just like I show Speed. He's not born on 11, but he's an 11 in total. This is how the system works. Look at the top guys. They all have it. Now, here's the thing about Kai Cenat, though. Kai is born in the year of the snake. 2025 is the year of the snake. So they're probably like all here. They're like the top three guys. Kai might be on top, but he's going to literally have the best year of his life. And I know he's a young guy, but he's going to completely dominate the game in 2025. And quite frankly, he might peak in 2025. It is what it is. But guess what? He's really going to do well. Now, let's talk about some other guys who are going to do well in the snake year. LaMelo Ball. Now, that dude is a beast. I actually love the way he plays the game of basketball. He's born 8/22/2001. So he's not only a 33 life path, he's also born on the 22nd. This guy is just different. He is built different. I've literally seen this guy drive, throw the ball off the backboard, catch it himself, and then dish the ball for an assist. Who does that? Who does that? He does that because he's that damn good. If you have a 33 pure energy, that's one thing. But to be a 33 and a 22 at one time, that's really something special. And I think that he's going to have a career breakout year in 2029. I understand he's good, but he's going to take it to that next level. You know, Michael Jordan was good, but in 1991, he took it to that next level. And that's what I expect LaMelo Ball to do this year. Next, NBA player who I think is going to do really well. Anthony Edwards and the Minnesota Timberwolves. Now, Minnesota is having a disappointing year. One of the reasons they're having a disappointing year is they traded Karl Anthony Towns. Karl Anthony Towns was a really good player, and they got Josh Randle for him. Now, Josh Randle's obviously a good player too. The issues with Josh Randle is he's born 1994, year of the dog. And even though he's statistically doing all right, guess what? He's not doing okay in the games. He has made a lot of blunders, and that's exactly what you expect out of people in their enemy year. But you see, his enemy year is coming to an end. I expect him to start playing a lot better ball, and Anthony Edwards is going to start dominating the league. So I expect them to make a late season run. They're about 500 record right now. They should go on a run right when the snake year hits. So again, Anthony Edwards and LaMelo Ball, I expect to do great in the snake year. Now, there's some other guys I'm not mentioning, but because I'm not going to go through the whole list of the NBA players and stuff like that, but those two stand out particularly. Kai Cenat stands out, and quite frankly, I stand out in this game because I'm born a year of the snake, but Kai's got a long career ahead of him. I'm probably going to retire in 2026. So enjoy me while you have me, because it's not going to be here forever. I'm like that good-looking girl who's going to leave you at some point. You know I'm going to leave you at some point. But you know what? While we're together, it's all good, ain't it? Anyways, let's move on, man. Now let's talk a little bit about the people who are about to get hit. Let's start with Logan Paul. Logan, you're an impressive young man. He's an 11 life path. See how I'm bringing these guys up? Logan's an 11, and his best friend KSI is an 11. Look at that. People wonder why this guy from the US and UK get along so well. Because they're both 11 life paths. Yes, KSI and Logan. And by the way, KSI, I told you to lose against against Tommy. I told you you'd lose against Tommy. And Jake Paul, I told you you'd lose against Tommy. They were trying to fight Tommy. And he's born 1987, year of the cat. And they were trying to fight him in the cat year, 2023. That's why you guys took L's. That's exactly why you guys took L's. But going back to Logan Paul. Yeah, brother. I don't know exactly what's going to happen. I told people I'm not psychic. But you, my friend, are going to take massive freaking L's. And we don't have to just talk about Logan Paul. We don't have to just talk about him. We can also talk about Ben Shapiro with the Daily Wire. You know, people don't get this. Candace Owens and Ben, what is going on? They used to work together, such a good team. And all of a sudden, they don't like each other. Again, the Israel-Palestine issue split them. But you know what really split them? Ben, you're born 1983. You're the pig. And Candace is born 1989. You're the snake. By the way, do you notice how Candace probably has the best mouthpiece out there for a female? The absolute best mouthpiece. What do you think that is? Why? Because she's born on the 29th. And 2 and 9 is 11. Notice of all these guys and going down the list. Candace, Logan, I Show Speed, Aiden Ross, Joe Rogan, Alex Jones born on the 11th. You guys are starting to get this. The master numbers, especially the 11s, dominate this field. Straight up dominate this field. And that's what you guys have to understand. Because when you see that for your own eyes, you start understanding the system for what it is. Logan, do yourself a favor. Don't hurt yourself next year. Don't take financial chances next year. Don't buy $5 million worth of Pokemon cards next year. Definitely don't open any more crypto scams. Don't do it. Don't do it, Logan. Because you are a very arrogant young man. And guess what? If I was 29 and then all the people here are watching, if they were 29 and they had as much money and success as you, guess what? They'd probably be cocky as too. But you're about to get humbled. You honestly are about to get humbled. Ben Shapiro, Daily Wire, you're about to get humbled too. Enemy years hit. Doesn't matter how smart you are, Ben. You're about to get hit. XQC. I'm not a fan of yours. I must admit, I don't like you much. I think you're honestly a piece of garbage. You go on stream with Aiden Ross, with Donald Trump, and then you start betting against him. How much did you lose on Camilla? How much? 2 million? I wish you lost everything because you're honestly a piece of freaking garbage. But guess what, XQC? You're born 95. 95. Oof. You're going to get hit next year, brother. I'm making this known. I'm going through the list. Mr. Levine, who plays for the Chicago Bulls. Zach Levine, I believe. You're born 1995. Is it 95? Yeah, 1995. You're the pig. Yeah, brother, this year ain't going to turn out the way you think. As a matter of fact, if you're like betting player props, then bet against him because he's not going to do that well. He really isn't. And by the way, this brings us back to Karl Anthony Towns. Yeah, looks like you were playing like an MVP. You really were. I mean, if we had a vote for the MVP, you'd probably be top 5 at this point. But here's the thing: you're born 1995. You're the pig. Yeah, I don't think that play is going to extend after January 29th. You're going to get hit as well. And this is how the system works. But let's not stop talking about just people and things. Let's talk about places. Turkey has been doing a lot lately. Ooh, they helped invade Syria. They helped build that proxy army up for HTS. They helped it all. Every single last bit of it. But they might have overextended themselves. And if I'm hearing if the rumors I'm hearing are correct, that means they're probably going to attack the Kurds at some point. And if that happens, it's going to be a big mistake because Turkey was founded 1923. That's when they broke off and dissolved the Ottoman Empire, which was around for a long time. So Turkey, founded in 1923, it's going to have some issues. I already talked about Pakistan. I already talked about India. This is not, but what about here in America? Well, West Virginia is a pig state, and so is Ohio. And one place that is beautiful. Obviously, I'm not talking about West Virginia. We ain't making that mistake. But there's one place that is beautiful in America. It's called Hawaii. But see, Hawaii became a U.S. state in 1959, year of the pig. I expect some problems this year. Do I know if it's going to be a volcano erupting? Do I know if it's going to be a terrorist attack? Maybe a tsunami? I don't know what it's going to be. But I know since it's going to be in its enemy year, just like California right now, it's in its enemy year and is burning. Yeah. And why isn't that enough? Now, you're going to have people out there saying, yo, Gary, you should be able to tell me the exact day, what's going to happen. Here's the problem. I never claimed to be psychic. Not one time did I ever claim to be psychic. See, this is the problem some of these religious folks have. By the way, I always find it funny how you can't spell religion without the word lie. I always found that extremely interesting. I understand you guys think numerology and astrology is some black magic and stuff like that, when it's actually just knowledge. If you went back 200 years ago with the plane, they'd probably think, since you were flying in the plane, that you're some kind of deity. See, the more knowledge we have, the more experience we have in life, the less we think like that. And again, I've told people many times, men lie, women lie, but numbers never lie. Numbers tell you the truth every single time, and they will time and time again. It's not going to stop anytime soon. Shout out to YouTube, over 1,200 following. TikTok, stuck at that 1,300, 1,400 mark, but I appreciate you guys listening. YouTube IG, literally in the minor leagues right now, man. You guys got to help me out. By the way, if you're enjoying this, give me the likes. I want more eyes on me because 2025 is the year of the snake. And you guys are going to get a lot of content out of me this year. I said that before. I said it again. But, you got to put it out there. Give me a reason to keep doing this stuff, man. And I know you guys will, because this is what people want this year. 2024 was the year of the 8, which is usually signifies a religion. If you guys recall, there was a lot of religious talk last year. Christianity, Islam. Nah. I don't want to talk about that, because I believe numerology and astrology is superior to all of that. Every single last bit of it. Fiji. Good water. By the way, I know I have a lot of fans in Fiji too. So again, shout out to them. Moving on. We talked about what people are going to have issues. We talked about the states, but there's going to be a lot of other things. But let's go back now into 2025, what it means for every sign. We already said it's going to be a challenging year for people who are born in rats. It's about 50-50. We already said how it's going to be a good year for most people who are born in ox years. And we've given the examples why. Next, tiger. People who are born in tiger years are going to have a neutral year. It's not going to be good. It's not going to be bad based off the energy itself. Honestly, when you look at tigers, some people say they're snakes' hidden enemy. I don't think there's hidden enemies at all. They just think differently. They're different type of people. Quite frankly, some tigers are going to get hit. Some tigers are going to prosper. But, I would say about maybe a little bit below average, but nothing compared to the rat. Next, kitties, people who are born in cat years. What people don't understand is cat and snake both have reptilian eyes for a reason. Now, I understand a lot of people consider the cat closer to the tiger and the Bengal and the leopard and the panther. But if you look at the eyes of kitties, they're kind of like snake eyes. And I expect a high percentage of cats to do very well in the snake year. Next, dragons. Well, dragons and snakes are buddy-buddy. So I would consider that most dragons will have decent years. Not great years, but decent years. Horse, I would say average. If it was a fire snake year, I would say horses would do well because that element is involved. They're both fires. And that's why it's so difficult to control snakes and horses. Oh my, is it difficult to control these people. They're just built different. They really are built different. Next sign, you're the goat. And, goats are the apex predators if they're females. I want to make this abundantly clear. If a female is born in a goat year, she's most likely going to be attractive. And if she's attractive, she's going to use that as a weapon. She's literally going to use that as a weapon. I've seen so many goats do it. I mean, shout out Isaiah Stewart. Some of you guys might have caught that, but okay. Maybe I shouldn't have said that, but who cares? It is what it is. To my buddy wearing jersey number 28. All right. I'm going to stop now. If some of you guys caught that, you're laughing your asses off right now. Again, shout out to the person LeBron elbowed and he didn't do anything about it, man. Isaiah, man, do you understand what kind of star you could have been if you called out LeBron James after he elbowed you? If you actually followed my advice, you probably would have got an extra couple million in that contract because you wouldn't have been a much bigger name. But you played it safe. And people who play it safe never amount to extraordinary lives. You have to take risks. You have to take chances. And if you don't do it, guess what? You're really not going to do anything. Could you imagine if you clap back at LeBron, how much more? You might actually be in Dallas right now. You actually might be with the Dallas Mavericks right now if you actually clap back. But you refuse to. You literally refuse to. You should have. Because you would have had a lot more backing. You probably would have been in with the Dallas Mavericks right now. And last year, you would have made it to NBA Finals. But instead, enjoy the cold weather in Detroit, pimp. It is what it is. Next, snakes. And again, I've made this abundantly clear. Whether you like Taylor Swift or not doesn't matter. She's going to probably peak in 2025. And you can see it with her being in opposition to Donald Trump. You already see how this is going to work out. You really do see how this is going to work out. It is what it is. Moving on. Next sign after the snake. Oh, I already talked about the horse. We already talked about the goat. Monkey. I expect most people who are born in monkey years to have a decent year in the year of the snake. Monkeys tend to do very well in snake years. So we'll see how that works out. After the monkey, we have the dog. Now, listen, I want to make this abundantly clear. If you're born in dog year 2026, the year of the horse, that's your time to shine. That is your time to shine and your time to dominate. But when 2025 hits, especially after January 29th, when the snake year hits, it's going to feel like a weight has been lifted off your shoulders. So regardless if you're neutral this year or not, you're going to feel a lot better because, quite frankly, if you're born 2006, 1994, 1982, how you doing, Dr. Disrespect? If you're born any of those years, it's going to be tough. Ask Embiid. Embiid's season has sucked. And, you know, quite frankly, some of you guys bring up Donald Trump. Donald Trump is a dog. And Kamala Harris is a dragon. And a lot of you guys were saying Kamila's going to win because of it. Nah. Because numerology supersedes astrology, and it always will. There's levels to this game. There are levels to this game. There always have been. It's just now you guys are being aware of it. Shout out to YouTube, 1300. Love it. Let's keep going. I need some more from IG, man. You're slacking over there, but shout out to, in first place the whole way, is TikTok with almost 1,500. You know, this is like a race, a little competition. You know, you guys can jump from our platforms, whatever. It is what it is. And by the way, if you've been donating on YouTube, I'll get to you in about, when I get to you, before I end the stream, I'm going to go through all of them. So if you want to put something out there, let me know. Because YouTube has this donation button. I don't think the other ones have it, but it is what it is. TikTok, I appreciate all the flowers, but listen, guys, I need some likes over there. I mean, come on, guys. Got to help me out with the likes, man. I need to see those likes jump, like, big time. Because I want to get TikTok for the first time. We're over 1,500. Appreciate it. But I want to see it for the first time over 3,000.
You can't even do the birthdays.
I know. You can't even do the birthdays?
Because look, you can't even see it.
No. Listen, this is going like Superman speed. It's so literally going Superman speed. You have no idea what I'm seeing here. Like, you would have to be like Data on Star Trek to read all this. And I ain't built that way. I just ain't built that way. Human being. But keep liking it. Come on, TikTok. Keep liking it. Same thing with you, YouTube. I need some likes out here. Let's go. We'll get to the readings. Let's go. GG33 Ram. Shout out to you. I see you out here. Shout out to all the GG33 members. There's 5,000 of us. And again, if you want to join GG33, join GG33 Academy, GG33 Bronze, GG33 Silver. It's all there. You can learn how to read people like a book. You can learn this. Go to GG33 WAP. Just put it on Google. It will be right there, or the link will be up if we can actually put it up. Can we?
What?
The WAP link?
I can pin it on YouTube.
Yeah, pin it. Yeah, pin it on YouTube. The WAP link if they want to join, if they actually want to read this stuff. Because listen, it's one thing for me to give you a reading, but it's another thing to actually learn this stuff yourself. That's a whole different ball game when you can learn this stuff yourself, man. It is what it is. Anyways, let me get a drink of water over here. We'll start going through some readings in a second. You know, in about 9 days, I'm going to be in Washington, D.C. And I'm going to the Trump inauguration. And not only that, I'm going to the Trump ball afterwards. Only 5,000 people in the world got invited, and I'm going to be there. And whether you like Trump or hate Trump, I want you to understand that doesn't matter, okay? What does matter is me being a numerologist is the reason I'm going. I was the first numerologist ever to visit the White House in 2020. That was an honor. That was something else. And now I'm going back because I was at Trump's first inauguration in 2017, and 8 years later, I'm back. And I just want to say this. There's a lot of things in this world that really tick me off. A lot of them. And a lot of times I look at the world around me and I see such ignorance. And it really is offensive. Ignorance is offensive to a logical, intellectual mind. And because I see so much ignorance, I confront it. I don't do that. Hear no evil, see no evil, speak no evil. I don't do that. You guys might do that. I get it. I don't. And right now, with President Trump coming in power, there's going to be a lot of changes in the world. Donald Trump is now talking about Canada being the 51st state. Now, he said something about Greenland in the first administration, but now he's talking about Canada being the 51st state. Now, I don't particularly think it's going to be a state. what my sources inside the administration are telling me is it's going to be an economic union. So the Canadian dollar, the loonie, it's going to be gone like the wind. You're going to start collecting that stuff like Pokemon cards because you're not going to be able to find them too much anymore. The Canadian economy will be absorbed in the U.S. economy. And quite frankly, they're going to be using the American dollar. You have to understand, Justin Trudeau, who was born in the year of the pig, 1971, and Canada is a cat nation. So again, pig and cat are in the same trine. So Justin lasted 9 years there. And by the way, he resigned right before the year of the snake started. We have a pig who's been in power for 9 years. He resigned in his 9-year cycle, which is basically ending. And right before the year of the snake, his enemy year hit. And by the way, this has happened many times in history, including in America. Ronald Reagan left office right before his enemy year hit. Ronald Reagan was a pig, and his enemy year in 1989, that's when he left. So you see the same thing going over and over and over. It is what it is. You just have to start looking at it, and you can apply this in life yourself. Once you start getting the hang of this, it gets kind of easy, guys. It really does. So this is a sign. Like I said, all the pigs out there, Logan, XQC, all you freaking swine out there born 1983, Ben Shapiro, all you guys. Justin Trudeau is an example of what's coming for you next. And it's not going to be pretty. And again, I'm not trying to be negative. Oh, Gary, you're so negative. No, I'm just telling you what it is. People get hit in their enemy year, and I'm going to keep saying this until you guys realize what is actually going on. If you have any enemy energy around you, it's going to affect you negatively in some way. For instance, me. One of the ways the Matrix held me back was it made sure I was born in the state of Ohio. Ohio was founded in a pig year. I'm a snake. Yes, I became a local celebrity in Cleveland, Ohio. Yes, I became a millionaire in Cleveland, Ohio. But the fact of the matter is, if I was in any other state, I would have been so much better. If you live in a house that was built in your enemy year, get out before you fall down the steps or you lose money on the investment. Don't drive in a car in your enemy year. Who's that guy who, Paul Walker? Paul Walker was born 1963. Year of the ox. He died driving a Porsche. Porsche was founded the year of the goat. Come on. All the energy. You can see everything with your own eyes if you just pay attention. Do you want to make the same mistake? Of course not. You know, something I did a while ago is release some of GG33 secrets. And one of the secrets I released was something called death code. Something I've been teaching my students for a long time. I figured out a way to predict death. Not kidding you. Here, you can look in my eyes. Does it look like I'm bullshitting? No, I'm not. Now, can I 100% predict when someone's going to die? No. That's only the Almighty, the Prime Creator, can do that. I'm not the Prime Creator. I'm just an enlightened human being. And being an enlightened human being, you have a glass ceiling somewhere, and you're not going to reach that level. No matter if all your chakras are open, your crown chakra, doesn't matter. You're not going to reach that level. Some things literally are impossible. You can't reach certain levels. But I have figured out with a high degree of accuracy when people are going to die. And that's what we're going to talk about right now. Shout out to YouTube at 1,400 has taken over first place. TikTok at 1,350 and IG at 350, man. This race just keeps going, and now YouTube's in the lead. Much appreciated. We got about 3,000 total listeners. I need more likes. I need more people to see this because I'm spitting and I'm actually giving knowledge. I mean, what would you rather have me do? Be up here shaking my ass? Is that what it takes to get a whole bunch of views? Because I'm not going to do that. I mean, I'll give you the Trump dance if you want. I'll give you one of these. I'll do that for you. You ain't getting much else out of me. I'll tell you that much right now. You're not getting else much. I'll do this. I'll do the Trump. As a matter of fact, I'll keep doing this all inauguration. There you go. Now you guys can clip this stuff and make me look like a moron. More power to you. More power to you, man. If that's what makes you eat, go right ahead, man. And we're going to get with the readings real soon. I know you guys been waiting. If you guys want to get it in before I start going, because I'm going to go for about 10, 15 minutes, and then we're going to call it a night. Much appreciated. Okay, let's go. Death code. Something I've noticed in life is a pattern of when people die. And when you look at this pattern, it has nothing to do with the person's birthday themselves. Again, I want to repeat this. The death code that I have seen has nothing to do with someone's birthday, at least their own birthday. It has everything to do with their kid's birthday. I've talked about enemy signs. Rat is enemies with the horse, Kobe and Shaq. Ox is enemies with the goat, NATO at war with Russia. Tiger is enemies with the monkey. Cat is enemies with the rooster. Dragon is enemies with the dog. Pig is enemies with the snake. So based off that information right there, I've noticed people have died in their parents' enemy year time and time again. But see, I don't want you to take my word for it. I'm going to give you some examples right now, and then you go out there and you do the research. Because at the end of the day, I want you to trust yourself. I don't want you to trust me. I want you to trust yourself. Michael Jordan, born 1963, year of the cat. His dad died 1993, year of the rooster. So in his enemy year, his dad died. One example. Example two, Kanye West, born 1977, year of the snake. His mom died during a plastic surgery procedure in 2007, the year of the pig. Example two. Here's example three, Dana White. Dana White, born 1969, year of the rooster. Not one, but both of his parents died 2023, the year of the cat. Enemy signs. And this pattern happens around 60 to 65% of the time. I've just given you information that no preacher, no priest, no pope, for God's sake, no imam, no rabbi could ever give you. They want to talk about what God says in their books that are like 2,500 years old. I want to tell you what the Prime Creator says through the language he left us as a gift. Numerology and astrology are gifts from the Prime Creator. And I'm going to talk to you guys the same way the religious folks talk to you. Are you going to accept this gift? I'm just a messenger. Honestly, that's what I am. Now, he picked the best messenger because I'm that 33. He picked the best messenger because that's what 33s do. They influence. Thomas Edison. Albert Einstein. These are some of the brightest minds in human history. The best chess player in the world right now is the 33. Top female bodybuilder in the world, the 33. It's always the 33 at the trailblazer position. And how many numerologists and astrologers, especially on the female side, or I should have said especially on the male side, that quote was like, am I going to correct myself? live, but yeah, especially on the male side, how many numerologists and astrologers have I inspired? Millions. Absolutely millions of people. I've been viewed over 9 billion times in the past 2 years. And this year, we're going to start putting up Tate numbers. We're just getting started right now. We are literally just getting started. And I just told you guys about death code. The most accurate way to predict if someone's going to die, because people usually die in their kid's enemy year. Just ask Jeb Bush. Jeb Bush, born 1952, year of the dragon. Both his mom and his dad died 2018, the year of the dog. Time and time again, I give you examples of how this system works. Time and time again. Are you going to accept it? Are you going to accept numerology and astrology in your life? Not because I said it, but because you see how this is real. And real attracts real. All right, let's start doing some of these readings. All right. D, come over here. All right, give me a second. I've been talking nonstop for over an hour. Very few people can talk nonstop for over an hour and be interesting. Where do I do this so I can see them all at once?
Guys, he's going to do the YouTube. Go over to YouTube. It's the same name as the TikTok. He's going to do the readings there. So if you've been spamming the chat, just go over there real quick. Do a super chat. And he'll get to it right now.
And guys, remember, follow me on all these platforms. It's GG33 Academy on a lot of them. Follow me on all the platforms. Shout out to TikTok. And by the way, I want to say this about TikTok. One of the reasons TikTok has dominated the US on social media isn't because its platform's that much different. One of the reasons they dominated, gotcha, I see it now. One of the reasons they dominated is because TikTok was founded in 2016, the year of the monkey, and America's founded in 1776, the year of the monkey. Just like the NFL is the most popular sport in America because it was founded in 1920, the year of the monkey. And I personally believe that overall, TikTok might be more of a positive than a negative, just based energetically. It is what it is. All right, let's start getting some of these readings. Let's do it. October 13th, 1998, 5 Life Path Tiger. And guys, remember, put in your questions. And if you're a female or a male, because that actually matters. And put in where you're from as well. Listen, if you're born on the 13th, you got to put in work. You're a tiger, you're always going to look young. And you're a 5, so you're going to travel. So it is what it is. Okay, Marquez, I appreciate the 50. Thank you. Let's see what we have here. CHF 216, 2002. Russia, live in Swiss since 2008. Okay, well, here's the thing. You're a Russian who lives in Switzerland since 2008. You're a horse and you move somewhere in your enemy year. You think that's a good idea? You imprinted yourself in your enemy year. That's probably not the best idea. It is what it is. 119, 1977. You are great. I appreciate the kind words. And you are a 8 life path, which means your money is up and down, your karma. 8s have to live righteous lives. There's no other way around it. 8s must live righteous lives. If you have 8 energy, you have to live a righteous life because everything's like a boomerang. Everything's like a boomerang. You throw something, it's going to come right back at you. You have to live righteous lives, 8s. So that's why I would zoom with you. And I wouldn't be surprised if you are going to be a teacher at some point. All right, what do we have? Jonathan, October 18th, 1964, year of the dragon. I hope you took advantage of it. I hope you took advantage of this year, especially since both your numbers, 1964 and 2024, have a 4 in the back end. I hope you took advantage of this year. I really do. Looking at your birthday, you're a 3 life path. Woo! Born 1964. You still look young. Must be nice, my friend. Must be nice. Good networker, good mouthpiece, very funny. Definitely someone you can chill in the streets with and talk for a minute. You're a great networker. 6'10", 1983. Brother, you know what it is. You're a 28 life path. Money comes easy. Whenever you need money, somehow, some way it comes to you. See, when you talk about the 28, it's very simple. Not everyone's going to be a billionaire like Elon Musk. That's literally impossible. Not everyone's going to be a billionaire. But what is going to happen is people who are born on the 28th, whenever they need money, somehow, some way it comes to them. And they usually think it's dumb luck, but that's not what it is. But let me tell you something, my friend. You're a 28, but you're in your enemy year, not the year to be doing business transactions. I know you think you can beat it. Don't even try. You will get your ass handed to you. Not a good idea. All right, next. April 5th, 2005. Male, 7. I know what you are. What do you think? I'm Zerka? I can do the math myself. You guys can just put in your birthday. You don't have to tell me what life path you are. That's what I have this for. What do you think? I'm like Zerka? Oh, I'm not going to do the math for you. Like, come on. Come on, man. It is. You're a 7 life path. You're smart. 7 is the number of the genius. Most 7s are extremely intelligent. You're born in 2005, another 7 right there. So you're born in the year of the smartest roosters. 2005 roosters are smarter than the 1993 roosters. The 93 roosters might have better bodies. That's the way you look at this stuff. The 81 roosters are probably assholes. Roosters aggressive ass sign, and 1981s is a 1, so they're probably going to be super aggressive. So as a rooster, you're very smart. It is what it is. When I look at your life, you're going to be some kind of spiritual teacher. I see it already. All right, next, what do we have here? 3/8/1980. Male starting a pet control company in March in California with my wife, who is 9/26/1980. All right, 2 monkeys on the team. How do you have any advice? Well, your wife is the 8. So if you trust your wife, the company should be in your wife's name. See, that's the thing. Sometimes people aren't 8s themselves. You might have people who are 8s around you. And business does best with 8 energy. So my advice to you guys is very simple. If you have 8 energy, or if your spouse has 8 energy, put the company in their name as long as you trust them. So that would be my best advice to you. Put the company in your wife's name and go from there. Now, she is in a 7-year cycle, so I would assume that starting the business would be best with her after her birthday in September, when she's in the 8-year cycle, and then she has that like 3-4 month window to dominate. So that's what I would do if I were you. All right, let's go next. All right, this is all I have, please. 4/25/2004. I'm running a small business. My lucky numbers are 44. I know what your lucky numbers are. I'm the one who invented the system. What are you telling me for? Hey, what is this, guys? Why are you telling me what your lucky numbers are? You don't think I know myself? I'm the one who taught you. This is really interesting. But you know what? He is born in the monkey year, this guy, 2004. And monkeys do like to play games. It is what it is. Shout out to YouTube, over 1,600. Shout out to TikTok, almost 1,800. Let's go. And let me get some likes. I need to get to 1 million likes, TikTok. Put in the work. I am the best show right now. Over 1,800. I am the best show. There is no way there's anything more entertaining than me right now. All right? And I don't even have to take off my clothes. You know what I'm saying? But you know what? I will flex. I won't do it like this because there's people who could do it better. I just do it like that. This is a real championship ring. And it looks nice. Anyways, it is what it is. Just a little flex there for you guys. All right, let's see. You're born on 25th, smart guy, 8 life path. So you're going to use your brains to make money. I mean, that's usually how it works with you guys. All right, let's go. I'm just doing the ones over 20. 4/28, 2004. Okay, 11 born, 28. Guys, why are they giving me all this information with the? I don't get this stuff, man. Okay, I can do the math myself. I do appreciate, though. You're an 11 life path, born on 28. So as long as you keep your emotions in check, you'll be able to manifest money. That's what it comes down to. But you're a monkey. You need to be pushed. That's why monkeys need dragon women around them, or vice versa, because the dragon's definitely going to push you. It is what it is. All right, next, August 16th, 1989. Well, you're a snake. Snake's dominating the snake year. Give me some daps. I know you want to see your face right here. Come on. See, that's a snake. That's a snake doing that right there. There you go. Say hi. He's kind of camera shy, man. You know, he's got a radio. What was the
radio voice?
No. Radio face. Look who's talking, right? At least I could talk, though. But I definitely got that radio voice. Anyways, let's see. 28. Listen, control your emotions. Your money bag will come. 12/4/1996. Ox. Yeah. See, the things, but you see, here's the thing is, smart. He said Austin, Texas. Okay. Now, Texas is a snake state. So I expect the snake state to prosper. But not so much Austin. If you guys are in Texas, you know that Austin is a little bit different than the rest of Texas. They think they're a little bit different politically there. They really are. But let me make this abundantly clear. When it comes down to Austin, it's a pig city. Pig city, snake year, probably not the best place to be. I would say if you can go somewhere else, that's what I would do if I were you. The snake's going to dominate, born in the 16th, blah, 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 6 life paths. Listen, if you're a 6 life path, you need family. So 8/16/1989. I think the best thing for you to do this year, if you can do it, is to have a kid. It is what it is. All right, women, rooster, 5/23/1981. Compatible male, 11/10/1976. Yeah, that's compatible enough. I don't see why it's going to be a bad year. It'd probably be a much better year for you since you're a rooster and this is a snake year. But yeah, I think that's somewhat compatible. Next, 11/11/1981, male, New York City. Well, what are you doing in New York City? That's your first mistake. I mean, come on now. What are you doing in New York City? Well, that's like your first mistake right there. But if you're born 11/11, you're an old soul. All jokes aside, you're an extremely old soul. But what you have to understand is you have to keep your emotions in check. And you're also a 5, which means you have to travel. So always make sure you travel. Make time to travel if you're a 5. That's probably the best. And be around water as well. That would help you. Okay. What you got? Okay. Next one. Carlos. Musk is a pig and Dogecoin is a snake. How will Musk influence Dogecoin run? Okay, I get it. Okay. 12, 30, 85. So you have to understand when it comes to crypto, I consider most cryptos rats. And I want you to look at cryptocurrency because Bitcoin was the first. Bitcoin was founded, not the white papers, but Bitcoin was founded January 3rd, 2009. January 3rd, 2009 is still a rat year. So I want you to look at the trajectory of Bitcoin. The first time it ever got hit, like really went down from 400 to 100, was 2014, the year of the horse. The horse and the rat are enemy signs. Think about the people who've been talking shit about cryptocurrency. Patrick Bet-David. Patrick Bet-David told his employees, do not buy crypto. He didn't even know why he hated it, but he was born in the year of the horse. Warren Buffett, another guy, notoriously hates crypto. Warren Buffett is born in a horse year. And Biden did everything he could to stifle it. Biden's born in the year of the horse. You see how people who are horses are attacking an institution founded under rat energy. This is stuff you see all the time. All you got to do is pay attention. So to me, the big crash in crypto is going to happen next year in 2026, the year of the rat. I hope you guys, if you guys making money off, and by the way, I'm not just saying this based off my numerology and astrology. I have people like Miguel, Charlie, crypto experts who say 2026 is based off the charts too. So if you got money, take it out. Hope that helps you, Carlos. All right, next. I can't even pronounce your name. I was born in America. Live in Detroit. Born 6/10/89. Married to 7/5/83. Ooh. Okay. So you're a 7 life path snake who's born to a 33 life path pig. You must be really attracted to each other. You must be really attracted to each other, and you guys are really smart. Listen, if there's one person you can overcome the enemy energy with, it's a pure 33 life path. Sometimes the 33s are not immune, but it just doesn't affect them as much. So, that's something I would say if I were you. But in all honesty, that's not the best. Hopefully you got married on a good day. But, all I can say is your wife is, Mark. The Mark's probably an attractive dude, and that probably helps the 89 snake because you like people looking a certain way. It is what it is. You will attract money in life, though. All right, next. Let's see, Mr. Vasquez. How we doing today? You were born 9/16/1985, a 3 life path, born on the set with 7 energy. Who's the ox? Going through a divorce. Oh, yeah. Well, I saw that coming. After admitting on an affair. Well, sorry about that. That's kind of sucks. But this is the year 1985. That's your ox year. This is a snake year. So as soon as January 29th hits, it should get better for you. And I mean, yeah, it sucks, bro. It really does, but it is what it is. Let's see. Next, super sticker. Appreciate it. 7/28/1987. Rachel Powers. Those are power numbers for sure. Quite frankly, you're supposed to be rich. Just make sure not everything in life you do is because of the bag. I'm looking at your birthday. The looks ain't going to fade for a while. You're going to have money. Just make sure you're not psychologically manipulating everyone to get it. Probably, it is what it is. Remember, what goes around comes around. But yeah, that money comes easy, girl. Next, 3/18/2002, 7 life path horse. 7 life path horse are so stubborn. You can't tell them anything. So I appreciate you actually, coming out here and trying to listen to me and get some knowledge because that's not really like you. My advice to you: don't get married, and make sure you have the right associates and friends around you. You're kind of built to be single and to do your own thing because it's going to be very difficult in a relationship, not just for you, but anyone you're with. You're kind of cold-hearted, and there's nothing wrong with that because that's the way you're built. It is what it is. Hi, Gary. Any thoughts on April 26, 1967? How you doing, Goat? 88 Goat. Any suggestions for 2025? Okay, 3. You're in the 11-year cycle right now. The 11-year cycle ends after your birthday. You're going to be in a 3-year cycle, and that's a good time to socialize. In 3-year cycles, you don't want to isolate yourself. You want to be around people. You want to socialize. Go out there and make a whole bunch of fake friends, and then when your 4-year cycle hits, you can cut them off. Yeah, that's pretty much how it works. All right, 8/22/1979, Sydney, Australia. I was in Sydney in 2011. Beautiful city. Absolutely beautiful city. Born on the 22nd, master builder, and 11. Wow, you're an 11 and a 22. That basically means you're old soul, and you're not here just to build up yourself. You're here to build up other people. I can't go any more specific than that. I will say this. You're not supposed to do things by brute force. Do it through diplomacy. That will work best for you. All right. 12/21/1990, Sagittarius. 12/21/1990, Sagittarius, 7 life path. Thank you. Happy New Year's to you as well. Well, if you're born 12/21/1990, I'm looking at your picture. You look pretty attractive if that's your picture. And here's the thing. There's nothing more dangerous than a woman who's attractive and a 7 life path because people will underestimate that person their whole lives and she will just completely dominate them and beat them psychologically because when a woman is extremely attractive, most people, they don't take her too seriously. It is what it is. One of the reasons Candace Owens is taken so seriously is because she's just like a moderately, cute girl. But she's not like, oh my God, attractive. That's why so many people can take her seriously. That's not a shot at her. She's a, good looking woman, but she's not like that dime piece. So when women look like her, if that's what she actually looks like, and obviously she looks very young for her age, and she always will because she's born on the 21st. Probably takes great care of herself because she's a horse, very athletic, probably works out quite often, probably gets injured because of it because she's a 7, but she's an intellectual. She probably gets bored very quickly of people. It's probably very difficult for her on that, but she's basically, a lot of people have underestimated you and they've paid for it. I know you're laughing. It is what it is. All right, January 10th, 1999 is 19 my lucky number. It is, but you can also use the number 10 and 11. Why are you talking about the number 0? Has the reason. Why am I not talking about the number 0? I mean, listen, I talk about a lot of stuff behind my paywall. What do you think? I'm going to reveal everything I know here? Not how this works. All right, before I go further, come on, let's get these likes up on TikTok. I need to hit 1 million. I need more likes on YouTube. If you're liking this content, 1,600 of you watching it, can I get a like? Because I need to get this up, okay? I'm only going to do this for a year. I'm literally only going to do this for 1 year. After that, I'm done. Because I keep it real. Now, I don't know exactly the day I'm going to retire, but it's going to be in 2026 when my 9-year cycle hits. Because what happens in 9 years?
Things on
completion, just like Justin Trudeau's prime ministership. Well, bye-bye, Justin. Could you imagine the type of piece of garbage Justin Trudeau is? His wife left one of the most powerful men in the world, and she left him a few years ago. Could you imagine what he put her through for her to leave? It is what it is. Well, I'll tell you one thing. That's all speculation. But you know what isn't speculation? Justin Trudeau destroyed the Canadian economy. Before Trudeau came in power, the GDP of Canada matched about, probably, if it was a state, it would probably be the 30th, 21st state, somewhere in the middle. It would be like somewhere in the middle of the pack. Now, the average GDP of people in Canada, if it was a state, it will be lower than those in West Virginia and Mississippi.
Wow.
The hillbillies in West Virginia, their GDP is higher than Canadians.
Wow, that's crazy.
That tells you everything you know about Justin Trudeau's leadership or lack thereof leadership. It is what it is.
Are you skipping some?
I'm not skipping anything, man.
Are you doing something above a certain amount?
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, I'm skipping some of them. I'm doing 20s and up.
Bro, I looked. Told me there are even 20 up.
Mm-hmm.
You don't do them fast. You're gonna be here for a while.
I'm gonna. I get it. I'm gonna be here for a while. I get it. I get it. If I need at least a 20, man. I'm not. Will you chill the hell out before you start making me cuss? I'm on YouTube here. I'm blame your ass, man. All right. Let's see. Gary. January 7th. Nice. January 7th is really the best day of the year because that's my birthday. And if you're born on my birthday, you got a connection with me. So you can't go wrong there. But you're also a 28. January 7th to the 28th. Rooster 28 energy. Get that bag. Get that bag, man. It is what it is. If you're a musician, release all your new albums on the 28th. It will help immensely. As female, 8/8/1990. So you're an 8 life path hailing from Australia. Women who have a lot of 8 energy, they wake up thinking about money, just like any man. They're very materialistic. And here's the thing. There's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with being materialistic. Do I look like I'm in my 50s? But there's nothing wrong with being materialistic if you're 8. That's honestly what you're here for. I would never be able to get through all these readings if there's no chance in hell. There's literally no chance in hell. All right, how's 2005 looking for me? 8/8/1992. If you're in America, it's looking good. If you're in America, it's looking good. Flat out. If you're in America, born in the monkey year, and you're a monkey with that 8 energy, I'd be shocked if you don't get a bag at some point in life. So it is what it is. All right, let's go. Any recommendations for us rats? 2/6/1984. Is that even a rat or is that a pig? Let me look it up.
2/6.
Yeah, because that's right on the cusp. 1 second. See, I can't remember every year when it dates. It changes.
What's the
Year of the
latest?
pig, Wikipedia. It'll tell you the years right away.
What's the latest it's ever been?
I think in March.
Really?
Yeah,
I've never seen a
I
March.
I have. That's why I always ask. That's why I
Wow.
always ask. Let's see. Yep, she's a rat. 6 days into it, changes February 1st that year. So it's a good thing I checked. All right, just making sure. You know, never know. What's your life path? You don't know what your life path is? You're a 3, so you must look very young. Comedian, networker, really good at sales. People who are rats do very well at sales. Next year is your enemy year, not this year. Next year. All right, what do we have here? 11/24/1999. Psychologist. Someone who is going to be a loner, someone who is going to be an intellectual, most likely going to be a teacher and a spiritual teacher later in life. Yeah, you're very blunt. You don't sugarcoat shit like some people I know. March 6, 2001, 3 life paths, snake, dominate with the 6. So, you know, people who are born in 6 do good in real estate. So there's a little advice to you. People who have that birthday do very well in real estate. Super sticker, appreciate it. What?
Let's make me do this.
What's this?
It's saying you're inactive on the TikTok live, and if I didn't do it, I would have ended it.
How am I inactive?
I don't know, bro.
There's 1,700 people watching me. How the hell am I inactive?
It's AI, bro.
AI, man. Dumbass AI, man. Is that Elon Musk AI?
No, that's TikTok AI.
I don't know. I would hope, you know, because Elon Musk AI is trash.
Oh, the Grok.
Yeah, man. Listen, that's the biggest trash thing I've ever seen in my life. Yo, TikTok, man. If you guys actually, or IG or YouTube, if you guys actually made spaces, like a place where you guys could talk and, you know, people can go in chat rooms and stuff like that. If you actually made that, Twitter would be destroyed. It is what it is. All right. Oh, next 11/7/1981. Let's see. Keep up the good work. I appreciate that, man. Well, honestly, expect a good year. You're a rooster. Next year's a snake year. Dominate. You're also a 7. But when I look at you in total, you're the type of energy altogether where you're going to have your money and you're going to look young. So congratulations. Extremely intellectual person right there. All right. What we got here? Did someone really donate 99 cents? You can keep that. You can keep that 99. They probably did that to piss me off, man. Congratulations. You got a reaction, man. 11/11. Did someone just donate 11? I mean, just because I'm just going to do it for one person because she was smart enough. Let's see. Give me something. 8/21. Blah, blah. 1980. Okay, you're a 3 life path, Ox, which means it's your way or the highway. When you're in a position of power, it's your way or the highway. Definitely still going to be attractive, even in your older years. I suggest you move, but honestly, I look at you and, you know, money's going to be good with you. You shouldn't worry much about that. All right, let's keep going down. 10/15/1991 male. All right, what do we have here? 9 life path. 9s. Here's what it comes down to 9s. You have to be around the right people. And since you're born on the 15th, I said family's going to be big with you. You will not be happy in life unless you have a strong family unit. That is what it is. All right, man. I'm starting to lose my voice here, bro. Where am I going? An hour and 30 minutes, talk nonstop. How many people could talk? See, this is what these streamers do. They're over here eating something, watching some videos, lazy content. I'll probably start doing that soon anyways. But just lazy content. Sit here, eat, or they have some like dipshit guest who they ask questions to, so they don't have to fucking talk all the time. I'm talking nonstop and I'm being entertaining, and very few people can pull that off. So I'll pat myself on the back. But what if you want to pat me on the back? I need some likes. TikTok, I need 1 million. I need 1 million, TikTok. What are you doing? Yo, YouTube, much love, but come on, 1,500 of you. Give me some likes here, man. I really want to get to that 1 million mark by the end of the year, and we got to work on this, man. Yeah, we got to work on this. I mean, what are we at max? 3,500 or something? 4,000? Yeah, so we're beating like 95% of all the streamers, if not more.
Oh, yeah, that's
these aren't fresh and fit numbers, though. No. These ain't fresh and fit numbers, but we're getting there, man. Look, give me some likes, TikTok. Keep going. YouTube and IG. Let's go. All right, man. Enough bullshit. Going through these readings, and I think I've done quite a bit, man. Oh, wow. Okay. Next. Any recommendations for a rat? Well, if you're a rat that married the ox, you're already winning the game. Because you know the matrix favors the rat. You can't spell matrix without the word rat. Can't spell water without the word rat. So you want some advice? Be around water. Be around water. And if you have a ox and you're born in the 6th, I hope you have a strong family. Because here's the thing. One of the strongest political families in U.S. history, I mentioned them before in a different way. The Bush family. Barbara Bush and George Bush. That was the ox and the rat. Soulmates. And they created a political dynasty. Their son, Jeb, was the governor of Florida. Their president, their other son was the president, like father and son. A lot of nepotism there, but it is what it is. Let's see here. Hi, 610, live in Detroit. Detroit's a Snake City. Married to. Please tell me how the year will go for our family. Well, it's going to be good for you, but your 33 life path wife who's born in the pig year might going to have some issues, and there's obviously going to affect you. So for you, good. And if there's going to be some negativity, it's going to come from the fact that your wife's born in your enemy year, and she's going to get hit because of it, some way, somehow. And it's going to affect you because you're husband and wife. How? I'm not exactly sure. If I look at it, it'll probably have to do something with social circles and stuff like that. Or, yeah, well, you'll see. Just be careful. My advice to you is make sure she's not driving too much early in the morning. That's just my advice. All right. Some of you guys might not understand that advice, but I gave it for a reason. 7/18/2000 life advice. Yeah. Don't be a simp. That's the life advice. If you're a 9, you have a strong mind. And if there's one field 9s have dominated, it's cryptocurrency. They have completely dominated that realm. But, you know how you guys get when you see a pretty face. Make sure that's not you. It is what it is. 11/15/1991, born in California, recently moved to Texas. Okay. Well, you're in the snake and the snake state in the snake year, both Florida and snake. And we're Florida and snake. Both Florida and Texas were founded in 1845, the year of the snake. So they should have decent years. And again, we talked about Austin being a pig city, and Texas might struggle. Fort Lauderdale, Aventura, and Florida might struggle a little bit. Pig city, so it is what it is. Let's see. Going back to you. Yeah, you're definitely going to have your bag, bro. Quite frankly, family-owned businesses, real estate would be good. If I even got to 0.1% of all the readings I got, this would be a good job by me. Yo, dude, this shit ain't stopping. Oh, my God. Wow. This is not.
Said like 50 plus, bro. Because 20 plus are like, dang.
Yeah, after this, it's only 50 plus I'm doing from now on. Listen, I'm not trying to price people out and everything, but look at this.
I know, bro. He's not even halfway done.
Oh, man. My God. Are you kidding me?
And every time he does one, someone else does one. And then look at the chat, bro.
Okay.
That's like a 20K viewer chat. Okay.
Oh, my God. Okay. Much appreciated. I know this is much appreciated. Let me just say this. you guys look like you're really interested in this stuff. And it's one thing to hear me talk about this stuff, but it's a completely other thing to actually learn it yourself. If you're on YouTube, go up there. The link's up there. If not, put on Google GG33, then another word, WOP, WHOP. Go on there and you can go into my WOP and you can buy the classes. And you can actually, and by the way, we're going to start doing this on TikTok too. We're going to start having creator stores. We're going to start doing all this stuff. So it is what it is. YouTube, much appreciate you guys too. But yeah, I'm running out of steam here because I can't be fucking reading all these goddamn birthdays, bro.
Damn, bro.
Okay, hold on 1 second. I'll be right back. Hold on 1 second.
What do you want?
Oh yeah, I need more. I didn't expect it to go longer than one bottle of water, bro. What the fuck?
I'll mute the microphone.
You don't have to mute the mic. They want to hear me talk, man. They're all here to see me, but you know, give me a second, guys. I need some actual juice. Oh, did I tell you guys I got into Pokemon and I pulled a Charizard?
Not the base.
I pulled a Charizard, man.
Here, I'll show him my Pokemon.
Man, no one cares about your Pokemon, man. Look at this guy get all excited because he got a Pokemon. How old are you, man? Tell people how old you are. Messing around with these Pokemon. Man, tell people how old you are. Laugh, man.
35.
You're 35. He's flexing on Pokemon
Man,
cards.
that's $200 card right there.
We got a 35-year-old man over here who's flexing on Pokemon cards, man. And you expect society?
You just flex on your Charizard.
Yeah, but that's Charizard. You know what I'm saying, man? That's Charizard. It is what it is. Oh, wow, that TikTok audience just took off. As soon as I left for like 2 seconds, they just took off. Come on, guys. And we're not even at 1 million likes. Come on, man. 850. We can't get to 1 million? What's going on here? The YouTube, I leave for 2 seconds, man. You guys have as much loyalty as a back alley starts with a W.
Oh, wow, it dropped 8. How many people?
Yeah, it dropped big time.
Oh, TikTok just like, okay.
Yeah, they're like, peace, bro. Gone for 30 seconds. And God damn. I mean, you just want to look at my pretty face all day? I mean, what the hell, guys? Oh, my God. All right, man. Let's get back to the readings. 4/18/1991. I need to know what career to get into. You're a 6. No. Yeah, you're a 6 life path. Get into real estate. Yeah, get real estate. That's where you do. Anyone who's a 6, easy way out. Real estate, family business. That's simple. All right, next, Mr. Livingston, 8/23. Got Kobe's birthday. From Houston, living in Seattle. Started a company last year. 95 looking. Okay, let's take a look for you. You're 8 life path. That checks out. Let's see how the year is looking for you. You might have some explaining to do to the government after your birthday, so watch out for that. But I don't see any issues, man. You should be fine. This is a year of networking for you, so that's what you do. Network. Born on the 23rd. Nice mouthpiece. Use it correctly. All right. June 15th, 1973. Fernando, California. My spouse is 3/24/1977. What kind of year are we? Blah blah blah. If you're in the rough combat, I mean, you have a snake and you have a ox. I mean, you guys are at least attracted to each other. That we can say for 100% certain. Okay. Appreciate you, Julia. We're moving the 50s only at this point. I can't do all these guys. So it is what it is. Gary, my date of birth is 2/7/1997. 7 life. No, you're not a 7 life path. If you're born 2/7/1997, unless you did a typo, you're not a 7 life path. So I'm not sure what to say. Maybe you did a typo, but I can't actually assume that. So I'll just go off the 2/7, which I'm assuming is right, which means you're extremely intelligent, and you're an Aquarius, and Aquarius is always the rebels. They always go against conformity. If they were raised Christian, they'll be against it. If they're raised with Islam, they'll be against it. If they're raised with certain type of values, they always rebel against it. That's what they are. They're rebels, always without a cause. All right, at this point, I'm doing 50 up, or I'm never fucking get this shit done. Let's see. General reading, business order 2018. All right, my friend. I am not psychic. So you put this, and I appreciate the 49. Okay, I really do appreciate it. General reading, business order since 2018. What the hell is that supposed to mean to me? No birthday, no nothing. What am I supposed to do? Come on, dude. And then you're going to do this again for a lower amount, and I won't see it. So again, you got to help me out, my man. You got to help me out, my man. At least give me the birthday. Give me something to work with. Happy New Year's to you, too. All right. We got one for 200. 5/4/1980. Born in Poland, in the USA since 2004. See, this is important. Look at this gentleman. 5/4/1980. He's born in the monkey year. He came to America in 2004, a monkey year. And America itself is 1776, a monkey year. I'm looking at this guy. He has his shit together. I want to repeat this. The man's a monkey, came to America in the monkey year, and the country's a monkey. He imprinted everything to succeed correctly. Sir, well fucking done. You're in your 8-year cycle until your birthday. Go hard. Get that back. Well done, sir. Gary, my birthday is 2/7/19. Okay, so it's 2/7/1996. So you are a 7. Gotcha. Okay. So if you're born a 7 with 7 energy, then quite frankly, you're here to learn as much as possible. Whether it be numerology or astrology with me, or history with someone else, I probably could teach that shit too. As a matter of fact, I should open a channel called Numerology and History. Yo, D. Yeah, we're gonna open the channel that says Numerology and History. That's gonna be the next thing I open. Numerology and History. And let me tell you something. I got a 1 million+ channel already. We're gonna do it on that one. Yeah, that's gonna be a good one. Numerology and History. You guys are gonna enjoy that one. But when I look at a double 7, that's all you're here is for, is to learn as much as possible. Just like the 8 is here to earn that bag. And the only thing, quite frankly, you're going to love is your kids. However that sounds, it's meant to sound. You're not supposed to be in one place for too long either. You're always going to travel. 7s like to travel by themselves. It is what it is. All right. 3/28/1998. I have a twin born 9/2/2020. What? I was born 3/28/1998 and I have twins. Oh, okay. I thought your twin was born 2020. I'm like, what? Okay, so you're a tiger and you have 2 twins and they're both 6. Oh, that's beautiful. You have 2 twins who are tigers. I mean, I'm sorry, 2 twins that are 6s. That means they're going to be so good with the home and family. What I have noticed with twins is the first one is more of the alpha and the second one is a little bit more of the beta. And I don't mean that beta in the wrong way, but they're just not as aggressive. The first one out is usually the leader, whether they're a boy or girl, is regardless. It is what it is. All right. What is this? 5/10/1990 male. 5/10/1999 male. Sorry about that. You have a 7 life path. But you're born on 10th, which means unlike most 7s, you have to be somewhat aggressive. Most 7s are just intellectuals. But looking at you, you have to be a little bit more on the aggressive side. And you should be a psychologist who would be really good at it. All right. Skipping. 3, 8. Okay. Now, see, sir, maybe you weren't with me with the last program, but we got a problem now. We got a real problem now. And the real problem is this. 8/30/1989. But see, you wrote it 38/1989. I am American. Okay? YouTube is an American company. Now, TikTok is founded by the Chinese, so you got to give them some credit over there. But IG is an American company. Since you are talking to an American, I want to make this clear. Here we do the month, then the day. Okay? So don't send me the day and then the month. We don't like that over here. As a matter of fact, that's kind of offensive over here. So do it correctly. I appreciate that, sir. Going back, you're an 11 life path snake. Control your emotions. Don't let revenge dominate your life. I guess I can be guilty of that myself sometimes. But as an 11, you really got to watch out that stuff. I'm patient. As an 11, control your emotions, jealousy. 11 snakes are extremely jealous. Watch that. And you get bored very quickly. That could get you in a lot of trouble. But at least you're always going to look young. Yeah, how'd I know? It is what it is. You're probably a funny guy, too. All right, let's keep going here. I'm just going to the big ones at this point because I need to save my freaking voice, and there's no way I can do all of these guys. There's just no way. I want you to know that it's literally impossible for me to do all these readings. January 7th, 1989, born in Colombia, lives in Florida. Musician, writer, restarting my music career now. I mean, listen, you're in the 8-year cycle. January 7th. I'm January 7th. I'm in the 8-year cycle. You're a rooster. This is a snake year. At least on January 29th it is. So if you want to restart your music career, I told you, drop your album on the 28th and do it this year. You do that, good things will happen. Let's keep going. All right, appreciate that. He had to do it twice because he forgot his birthday. I swear I already did this one. 11/24/1989, 9 life path. Again, 9s have to watch their environment. Make sure they're not around the wrong people. That is key for 9s. Looking at you, you want some advanced knowledge? I'll give it to you. Don't get married. It will be the biggest mistake of your life. And I don't enjoy telling people that, but some people just should not get married. 7/17/1980, dad. 5/28, 2018, daughter. Okay. Well, since your daughter's been born, you've been blessed with more money. I told you guys so many times. Not everyone can be born on the 28th. Not everyone can be born on the 28th. It's literally impossible. So we're not all going to be born under the number of wealth, but there's things we can do. We can get married on the 28th like Vladimir Putin. Or we can have a kid born on the 28th like this gentleman. And that will bring your family more money. Just like it happened with my kid who's born on the 28th in 2018. I made a lot of money since then. It's a hack. It's a hack that I am sharing with you guys freely. No one else in the world would do that. Me, 12/6/1984, 4 life path. Spouse, 12/20/1983. All right, that's a good match. Her enemy year is coming though, and then your enemy year is coming in 2026. So next year you watch her. This year you watch her back. Next year she watches your back. That would be my advice. As a person, you're a workaholic and a strong family person. When it looks your 83 spouse, good looking woman. Congratulations, you've done well. Anything I need to focus on or start, avoid this year. Birthday, 5/19/1986. Listen, when it comes down to Tigers, you guys age so well. Tom Cruise, born 19, what is it? What's he born? 1962. Does he look like he's born 1962? Just take a look at him. He's also born under 3 energy. Does he look his age? No way. So those 86 Tigers, they look really, really young. But she's asking me what she should focus on. So you're a 3 life path and a Tiger. So you're just like Tom Cruise. You're always going to look young. What to focus on this year? Networking. That would probably be your best. And no, 2026 is your year. Okay. Yeah, my throat's really going in 2 hours. We will end this at some point. 11/11/1990. Drop some knowledge on me. 5 life path. 11 horse. The knowledge I'll drop on you is this: travel, move, and build up other people around you. See, master numbers have a responsibility, if you want to think of it that way, of not just building themselves, but building other people around them up. And that's something you can do. If you have a weakness, it's lust. Oh, that must be difficult, man, for you. Must be hella difficult for you. But that's the only thing you really have to overcome, that lust thing. And you know you've paid for it in the past. So it is what it is. Born 328, 1990, Rowley. I have twins. Yep, we talked about that. Any advice? What shouldn't do? Best places to live. We're in DC. Well, I'm about to. Well, you're in Virginia. I'm about to visit you because I'm going to be at President Trump's inauguration. Where you should live as a tiger. So here's the good news and the bad news. Well, it's bad news. America's founded in 1776, which is monkey. You're a tiger, so it's not the best for you. You're born on the 28th. You have a bag, so it is what it is. But the kids, that's the good news because they're rats, and America's a monkey nation, and that's extremely good. Just like Israel is born in the rat year, and America's founded in a monkey year. They complement each other because of that. They look out for each other because of energy. Plus, you can't spell the word Jerusalem without USA in the middle. Got your moment right there. Just look it up. You'll see it. All right. My birthday is 8/30 male. My wife is 3/5/1990. Okay. So you're asking me compatibility. I would say above average. And again, you did the dates again wrong. I told you. Whatever, man. You guys are both born on the 30th. You guys should have a lot of fun laughing together, man. Good arrangement. She's really stubborn though. And you're very emotional. So it's an interesting match. But I can tell you this, she's extremely attracted to you. I can tell you that. But it's very difficult to control a horse woman. They kind of do what they want. It is what it is. All right. 7/13/1998, 11 life Pat Tiger. You should be an athlete with the 4 energy. Athlete, fighter. That's what I look at with that energy. You have to grow up quickly, my friend. I see that. Don't say why me. Understand where you've been in life. You're supposed to grow up quickly so you can help others as you get older. It is what it is. All right. 9/25/1976, live in Phoenix. I was just in Phoenix. Phoenix is a good place to live in 2025. It's a snake year, and 9 universal year, and so is Phoenix. Phoenix is a 9 and a snake. Good place to live. I enjoyed. I don't understand how the Suns don't like to play defense. Booker doesn't like to play defense. KD doesn't like to play defense. Beal doesn't even know how to spell defense. I mean, it is what it is with these guys. Let's go back to you. You're a rat. Well, here's the thing. We got about 2 more weeks left in the dragon year. You can open a company or LLC on January 28th, which is still a dragon year. Next day's a snake. And just keep that LLC around until you're ready to do something with it. As a person, you change your mind very quickly, but you learn quick too. Very fast learner. Next. Let's see. 9/13/1994, California. Married, don't have any kids. Well, my advice to you, have kids in 2026. Some of the happiest people I've seen in my life are people who have kids in their own trine. And 2026 is a horse year. You are a dog. Horses and dogs are best. So my advice to you is open. Have them open. I've been at this for too long. Have a son born in the year of the horse, if that's a possibility, because that will be best for you. Let's see. You're definitely a career woman. California is a good place for you as well. It's a dog state. Obviously, the dog's having trouble in the dragon year. This year, California's burned down, but it is what it is. All right. Let's see. 11/18/1994. Female, Gary. I feel last what I do. Any advice you have for a 7 dog? Okay. Um, Dogs have an ability to always want to have fun. They always want to play, just like a real dog. But sevens are kind of isolated, so you can go back and forth throughout life how you feel. I feel you have to travel quite a bit in life, but sometimes you're gonna have to do that by yourself. As a female, you want me to be real with you, I will. Um, Indulgences in certain activities like alcohol and another three-letter word probably will hold you back. You're here for intellectual pursuits, even as a woman. Go out there and do what's necessary, but travel at the same time. Nice little trick you can look in people's eyes and tell if they're lying. All right. 217, 1996. Well, 217 is Jordan. Jordan is 217. So, you have a connection with Michael Jordan just with that energy, your 8 life path. Born in Brooklyn, very end of the pig year. Looking. Yeah, I see. You are the end of the pig year. Okay. Listen, it's the same advice I'll give most people. Way low. See, pigs make good money. Aquariuses have an edge right now because we're in the age of Aquarius. So maybe your snake year won't hit you as hard as it will other pigs because you have that shield to a sense, but still way low, my friend. All right. Obviously, I don't have the same energy that I did in the very beginning, which is 2 hours ago. But I mean, give me a break, man. I'm gonna have to watch my throat after this. Ugh. By the way, TikTok, we're almost at 1 million likes. Can we get past this? Come on, just keep pushing that button. Blah, 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 blah. That's how it's done. Appreciate it. YouTube, give me some more likes too. Appreciate it. And IG, I don't even know what the hell you're doing. What's the IG at? 300. Oh my God. I feel like I'm on kick. Oh, shots fired. It is what it is. All right. Need more info. January 14th, 1986. Child 1, 618. God damn. You just giving me everyone. God damn. Look at this dude, man. All right. Let's do it. X is January 14th, 1986. Ox. She is a 3 life path. I mean, listen, 3 life path oxes, born on the 14th, they're going to want to have fun. Very emotional person. Child 1, 17, 2018. So we got what there? 7 life path? No, that's not 7. Born on the 17th. Money's going to be up and down their whole lives. That's how it always is. But when it comes down to it, you have to understand you have a 7 life path, and it's going to be very intellectual. So this person is going to have to balance the material and the spiritual. Next, child 2, 7/5, 2004. So you just had the child. Congratulations. What we have here is an 11. So 11s and 7s do very well. So they should have a strong bond, even though they're enemy signs to a point. Numerology does supersede astrology. Always remember that. 9/16, 1985, Southern California. Any advice for the future? 129 family date. Yeah, okay. So since you're born in 85, this is the time you want to build. So this is the time to, if you have a company, time to expand. If you have a girlfriend, time to have your wife. If you want another kid, seems like you've been pretty busy already, but this would be a good time. So things of that nature. All right. I'm about to end the readings because I'm not doing this all day. 11/15/1991 GOAT, 1 life path, but you do have that 28 to a point energy. Family business would probably be very beneficial for you. When it comes down to people with your birthday, I would also say that you got to watch your karma, brother, and do things with a more of a passive approach. Don't try to strong arm people like the Clintons, because as you see, Obama's approach worked way better than theirs. All right. Let me see. Born 6/6/1990, Chattanooga, Tennessee. Founder of Utility Public, a Beverly Hills Health Consulting Media, Dr. Blah, starting a health podcast. Okay, so you're born 6/6 and you're starting a health podcast. Got it. You have 4 energy, and you want to start next year. So, let me look at that. You want to start it before your birthday, so you should start in February. You should start it February 28th, 2025. That would be my advice to you. No, actually, no, not February 28th. I saw something I didn't like there, so I had to take it back. Let's go further. Just doing math. Okay, started February 6th, 2025. You have 8 energy and you have the 6 energy to match your birthday, so that should work. All right, next. AJ, 7/31/2001. You live in California. Well, that's not the place to live in the enemy year, so but almost over. Hopefully your home wasn't affected if you live in Southern California. Looking shoe 5 life path snake. If you're a man, yeah, you did say you're a man. Don't destroy your life with these women. Do not destroy your life with these women. A lot of very famous 5 life paths went down that hole and they completely messed up their lives. Do not be one of them. If I'm looking for a weakness, that's it. Your weakness would be women, which is a lot of men, so it's not like you're alone in that boat. Oh my God, this is like never going to end. 6/23/1999. All right. We got a 3 life path with 5 energy. You should be a great entertainer. Hell yeah, MAGA. I'll say it again. Do I have my Trump hat here? I guess not. I'll just put my Year of the Snake hat back on so you guys know I represent. And again, some of you guys are wondering, like, yo, Gary, what's up with these glasses? You put them on, you take them off, hat on, hat off. This is for clips. I have to look a little different every clip. Plus, like, when you say something like, yo, dude, really? It gives you a little extra pizzazz. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. Whatever, man. Someone who's a 3 and a 5, they basically need to make money through entertainment. Take that for how you will. And people born in 1999 are great psychologists. By the way, 1999 is a 28. So that year, I've seen a lot of rich kids born in that year because that's exactly what you are to this point. You guys are kids. At least to me, you are. All right. I you know what? On the other end of it, I hated when I was 25 and people called me a kid. So, funny how things work out. You're not a kid. You're a grown-ass person. But again, watch exactly what I told you. Next, 6/4/1983, moving to Florida this month. Okay. Let me paint this picture for you. You are a pig, and you are moving in a snake year to a snake state. Really? I wanted to make sure I wrote that right. Yeah, that's exactly correct. My son is 10/23. Okay, so your son is born in a cat year that matches you, and your daughter is 8/20 August 4th, which is Obama's birthday. What does year hold? Listen, brother, I don't think it's a good idea to move in your enemy year. And if you want my advice, you better do it before January 29th. You don't want to move in a snake year to your enemy state. There's probably going to be problems. Your daughter's going to do the best here, though. She's the ox. 1/1/1998. So you're an 11 life Pennsylvania day trader partner. 5/15/2003. Okay, you did well. Your partner is a very intelligent woman, and since she's born in the goat year, she's over here, looking good. So she's smart and intelligent. So don't underestimate her. But here's the best thing about her: you guys are 7s and 11s. 7 and 11 are best friends in numerology, soulmates. That's why they both have the word Eve in the middle. That's why you have a store called 7-Eleven all around the world. So good match, my friend. Very good match. 2/14/1997. Also, I joined Gain 28 Diamond. If you're in Gain 28, you're printing money. One of my newly named capos, and by the way, that's like the highest honor I can bestow one of my students. It goes from GG33 Academy, GG33 Bronze, Silver, Gold, and it's tough to get in gold. Like, it costs a lot of money. You got to sign a non-disclosure, got to pass the interview. And the only level above that is capo. And I've named less than 15 capos in my life. And Rob is one of them. He is 88% of all his trades. So yeah, this is that guy. So if you're there, you should be able to print money, bro. And you know, when I look at your birthday, you're born on the 14th. If you can print money, travel. It'll make you happy. 2/9/1985, 7 life path, who is also a Aquarius, born in California but live in Illinois. Illinois definitely the place to live. Like you gotta watch your back in Chicago. But you know, you're 7 life path. You're here for intellectual pursuits. And as an Aquarius, always be by water. I can't stress this enough. Be by water, people who are 7s and 11s. All right. Why is 20 the hidden 11? You really think I'm going to reveal that publicly? I promise you it is. And if I gave you the answer, it'd be like, oh, damn, that makes sense, but I'm not going to do it. Sorry about that. 2/1/1994. Wow, that's a 33 life path. But since she's born in the 1st, she thinks like a man. So women born in the 1st, 10th, 19th, 28th, that's one is male energy. So women who have those birthdays, they look like a woman. They usually look like pretty fit women, but they're also extremely capitalistic and they think like men. So it is what it is. Enemy year is always over. So congratulations. I think we're over 1 million likes on TikTok. Much appreciated, guys. Oh, I like that. Wow, this chat has been going nonstop for 2 freaking hours. I mean, that's really impressive. This is looking like this is better than Sneeko's stream. This is way better than anything I've seen on Sneeko's stream. Yo, Zerka, you've never seen anything like this in your life. I know that much, man. No. There's no way. This is fresh and fit in their glory days.
They must bop, bro.
I don't know what to tell you. This is real stuff. This is real engagement right here, man. This is real engagement. Yo, Neon. The only thing I've ever seen close to this is Aiden Ross. That's the only thing I've ever seen like, close to this. I mean, this chat is wild. I mean, sorry, I can't get to everyone. All right, 6/2/2000 male, born in the 2nd. If you're born in the 2nd, got to be a peacemaker. Even if you're a dragon, even if you're a 1, you can't be aggressive. You got to be a peacemaker. Now, here's the one thing about people born in the 2nd. The first form of communication is talking, what I'm doing right now. The second form of communication is writing. That's why some of the best writers are born in the 2nd. The Rational Male was written by a guy born on the 2nd, Rollo Tomasi. My number 2 in GG33, Roger, born in the 2nd. One of the best writers of the world, if not the best writer. So it is what it is. All right, how many more of these? Damn it, I can't do any more of these. All right, unless you're doing like a 50, I can't. This is too much, guys. This is too much.
But you're already only doing 50.
I am, and it's still too much.
Oh
my God.
How far down are you?
I mean, I'm over here. Yeah, I don't feel like close. Bring me another one, man. My throat is drying up, bro.
Oh, the juice box?
Yeah. All right, bring me another water. Or do we have any carbonated water? No. Man. What do you mean you don't have the supplies I need, man? The fuck is this, man? It's like I fucking walked into a Russian house and you guys don't have shit except bread and fucking sausages.
Yo, we're Russian, by the way, so don't think.
Yeah, I'm Russian. I actually have a house in Russia, so don't think I'm actually attacking anyone.
No.
But you know, President Putin, a dragon who came to power in a dragon year. And by the way, Russia has done very well in the war this year. Part of the reason is because Vladimir Putin's a dragon, and this is a dragon year. What? Bro, I don't know what you did, but
what? It's not. What? You don't want to drink the juice box?
No, man. You put the straw in like the wrong way. You put it in like a virgin. You understand? You have to put in the straw in the right way.
Oh, I don't think people know what that means, so never mind that joke, guys.
I mean, come on, man. It is what it is. All right. 6/23, 1990. I think I already did that one. What am I doing? I'm not redoing them. All right. 3/25, 1985. A rat woman born in Colorado. How do I get a bag? My son is June 16th, 2014 horse. Okay. So you have a son born in your enemy year. That's got to be a challenge. And I know that's not got to be. That is a challenge. Not because you don't love him, but because you're just enemy signs. He's an 11. You are a 5. Well, now I'm starting to get this. Here's the good thing about you. You guys are both born with 7 energy. So share this information with your son. He's old enough to understand it. Horses are stubborn. You're very pragmatic, very, very different type of people, different type of personalities. Just like Kobe and Shaq, you know, they're going to have their ups and downs, but they did win championships together because their numbers aligned. And so do yours. You're born on the 25th. He's born on the 16th. You both have genius level IQ. You have that to share. Hopefully that overcomes everything else. All right. I am a 33-6 or just a 6. Birthday, 4/18/1991. You told me to do real estate and family business. What type of family businesses? I mean, real estate would be the first thing that comes to mind, but anything that your family wants to, put in. You do well at family businesses. You're a 33-6. You're not a 6. You're a 33-6. Hope that helps. All right. Born October 11th, 2000. Female, moving snake year, dating snake. 6/23, 2001. You're asking me compatibility. 5. Oh, yeah. You guys are having a lot of fun, especially in a certain place. I'm trying, guys. I really am. Ooh, if this was kick. Oh, I can imagine what Byron has to go through. Well, then again, he doesn't give a damn. Mom, 12/5/1972. Dad, 9/7/1972. Well, Dad's an 8 life path. He's making the bread. Your mommy is a 9. Okay, good relationship. Yeah, I don't see any issues with anything there. Your mom might be a little bit too alpha for your dad sometimes, but that's about it. Your mom is born in the 5th, attractive. Your dad's born in the 7th, smart, and a rat, which is 8 energy. Should be a good couple. All right. Sorry, Gary, long day. You're telling me. This guy says, sorry, Gary, long day. Well, I appreciate that. Whoa, it's your birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear CJ213. Happy birthday to you. Yo, you think I could have been a singer?
Oh yeah, bro. You would have trailblazed that one.
Yo, I appreciate you lying to me like that, bro. I appreciate you lying to me like that, bro. I really do, man. It's nice to have at least one guy lie to your ear like that, man. Let's see. January 11th, 2000. You're a rooster. Snake year's coming, man. What else can I tell you, man? You're also about in a 3-year cycle now, so you're going to notice you want to go out more. You want to have more fun, things of that nature. So, yeah, that's what it's about.
You coming back from?
Yeah, I went back. Yep. Okay, I think, yep. I did these, except for this one. October 11th, 2000, female planning on moving the snake year, dating a snake 2/23. Yeah, it's all positive. We talked about this. All right, that's it. No more donations. I'm done. Oh. Don't send me any more money. I'm not doing any more donations, okay? Yeah, I'm done. Okay, I'm done. It's much easier just giving a reading for $1,000 than just talking to one person for 45 minutes, which is actually what I do. But here it's like, God damn, what is it, 2.5 hours I'm going at? Not too many people could actually talk for 2.5 hours and be entertaining.
No, for sure.
Nah, man.
For sure.
Yo, Sneeko, Zerka, where you at? Oh, God. Okay, so here's the game plan. live in 9 days. I will be at the Trump inauguration, and I will stream it live. You don't need CNN. You don't need Fox News. You don't need any of those. I will give you access right here on TikTok, YouTube, and IG. You will all have access. But guess what? It gets better. Because not only have I invited to the inauguration, I invited to the inaugural ball. Only 5,000 people can get in. Moi is one of them. And guess what? I get in, you get in. Live coverage from Trump's inaugural ball, unless the Secret Service tells me no. I don't see why they would.
I don't know why
but they might. But I don't know. If the Secret Service tells me, yo, you got to cut that shit out, it is what it is.
No, numerology is too good.
Yep, it is what it is. Okay. So it's almost a shame leaving with still so many people.
Yeah, I don't know how to get the lucky numbers.
Yeah.
DM ebook.
Why don't you just tell them right now?
Okay, guys, if you want to know how to apply your lucky number, not just know it, go on DM ebook either on TikTok or IG, and we'll get the link to you. Also, the link's in the bio. That's it. That's the excerpt.
Okay, and change the links to mine pretty soon when it comes to WAP. Okay, get it. Look at it. He's even going like this, bro. He's even going like this. What does this mean? What does this mean?
It's just a hand gesture.
Just a hand gesture, huh? You one of the you
was natural.
You one of those too, huh? You one of those TikTok. You're one of those Twitters. Yeah, you know what that means, man. Anyways, listen, guys. YouTube, I appreciate you spending your 11th to 12th with me. TikTok, I appreciate you giving me that's over 1 million likes, right? I appreciate that. Right,
oh,
right
yeah,
there.
it says
Yep, 1.1. So I appreciate it on, it'll get up to 1.2 since the 12th will end it there. IG, I love you guys, but these are disappointment numbers. I'm going to have to talk to Mark Zuckerberg about this. By the way, Mark Zuckerberg was at Mar-a-Lago today, and he was leaving Trump's office. Not sure if he dropped the Trump, but he was leaving Trump's office, and he wasn't too happy. And an hour later, they changed their regulations.
Again?
They changed something again.
Oh,
so Mark Zuckerberg walked out of Trump's office today. No, I'm sorry, yesterday. And he didn't look happy. And then an hour later, he announced some changes.
Oh,
Interesting how that works, man. Interesting how that works, man. Trump is doing very different things right now. Extremely different things, but live from the inauguration, me, Gary the Numbers Guy, and you guys. I told you I'm going to get you into different places this year, and I meant it. Anyways, I can't talk anymore. It's been 2.5 hours. It's time to end this.
Okay.
Appreciate it. You want to join GG33? Put in GG33 WAP on Google. It'll come right up, and join up the GG33 Silver, Bronze, or everything's up there. Yeah, again, much appreciated. And remember, men lie, women definitely lie, but numbers never lie. This has been a GG33 production. Okay, that's it. Story, it's over. Bye. I'm not going to entertain you anymore. Bye. That's it. I'm not entertaining anymore, but go.